Hello everyone and welcome back to Traversing Food, and today we are in Spain. The Spanish rations are a little bit different, as the breakfast and lunch and dinner rations are all in their own compartment. I believe there's maybe 5 breakfast menus, and even though they both say lunch, you have a A menu and a B menu, and I think there's about 8 of each. But as for today, we have breakfast number 4, the A-4 menu. That one, I believe, has a 300-gram tin of green beans and sausage. And the B-1 unit, which I'll be having for dinner, I believe that has a 200-gram tin of tomatoes and Spanish sausage. If you're wondering if one of these contains a can of squid, no, it does not. But the B1 menu does contain a can of octopus and garlic sauce, and I'm sure I'm going to enjoy that. Normally I'd have this in 2 parts, with part 1 being the unboxing and breakfast and part 2 being lunch and dinner, but naturally all these are going to have their own unboxing. So I'm going to see if I can be quick about it and try and get all 3 of these done in one video. So let's get started. Also, like mentioned, got these from the great people at Foreign MRE. If I can read this right, this one has a best by date of May of 2018. The lunch and dinner, I believe those are 2019 and 2020. Let's see what's inside. Yeah, I got the interpreter ready. I probably ain't going to be able to understand anything. Alright, I believe this is, okay, that's interesting. We have some dental fluoride. Let's move this over. We have a liquid disinfectant instead of a wipe. Have an instant coffee. Believe this is a lemon flavored drink. We've got 2 instant coffees. And instead of tubes, we've got 3 25-gram packs of condensed sweetened milk. This just translates as flakes of cereal, fruit, and honey. I believe this is our pack of sweet biscuits. Sorry if you can't see the writing, it's like faint black lettering on dark green bags. It's a plastic sealed tube. It's got a toothbrush in there. I believe that's a piece of chewing gum. Have 2 water purification tablets. Have a small chocolate bar. Good old pack of matches. Some napkins. And even though this pretty much doesn't need anything heated, get a small stove and 2 fuel tabs. And you have a little instruction book of how to put the stove together and all your contents. So let's get everything onto a tray and have breakfast. Okay, before we get our drinks ready, let's check out this liquid disinfectant. Doesn't really smell too much of anything. Evaporates really quickly. Has a nice cooling sensation. Really don't smell too much on your hands. Alright, check out this instant coffee. Neither drink mix says how much water to use. I made a little bit of a mistake. This is a lemon flavored oral rehydration salts. So I guess it's more like a Gatorade drink to replenish your electrolytes. Yeah, just drop it in there. Work just as good. And when you know it, I go to grab a spoon, and it didn't come with any utensils. Yep, I can't remember where I got these from, but they're pretty flimsy. It's probably why they're on backup. Check out these biscuits. I believe these are sweet biscuits. You get a pretty good quantity of them. And lucky me, there's 13 of them. Like the brand name of Tostada stamped into them. Yep. Kind of like a trail mix. Got your typical looking granola, raisins. Looks like some slivered almonds. Open up the chocolate bar, which has definitely bloomed. I'm going to try a little bit on the spoon first. Yeah, it tastes like your typical sweetened condensed milk. Good flavor, nice and creamy. Definitely sweet, has some quick energy. Try out this granola. Good flavor, you can taste the honey. Raisins are a little bit hard, but I kind of expect that. It's only got about 2 months to go on the best before date. Try some of this on a biscuit. Nice and sweet. I guess I should have tasted the biscuits first, because I see how sweet those are too. Yeah, it tastes just like your basic lemon flavored electrolyte drink. Not very sweet. These are some pretty good tasting biscuits. Nice and crunchy. They're not hard. Try out the coffee. That's some pretty good coffee. Nice and strong. You can tell it's definitely a darker roast than some of the other coffees. Gotta have me another one of these biscuits though. I'll try out this chocolate. You can see, tell by the outside how much it's bloomed. By the inside, it's much darker. But it still tastes okay. Breakfast is pretty good. Enjoyed everything on here. And I would say that I'm done, but I want to give this fluoride and toothbrush a try. I guess it comes in a little tube so you can maybe clean and save your toothbrush for later. That's interesting, the little deal you pull out, connected to the toothbrush. I guess I should have just tore off a little corner. I can smell the mint flavor from here. Interesting flavor. It's not very heavy on the mint flavor. And it's a little bit sweet. And let's check out this piece of gum. A lot more minty than the toothpaste, but not as sweet. Nice flavor. Okay, this has been a review of a Spanish individual combat ration breakfast, menu number 4. Really enjoyable. I hope you enjoyed what you've seen so far, and I'll see you at lunch. Okay, now that breakfast is over, let's get started with lunch. Breakfast was actually pretty good. I didn't think I'd care for just, biscuits and condensed sweetened milk, but I actually enjoyed it. I'm glad I bought a breakfast. Okay, let's see what we got. Have our sheet, all the items on it. It's English directions if everybody wants to see them. Alright, up first, I believe this is the chicken and pasta instant soup. Piece of gum. Got our 3 fuel tabs, which one is kind of broke open a little bit. I don't know if I have another toothbrush, but I got another packet of fluoride. I've got 4 vitamin C drinks. Have a 50-gram container of apricot cream, but it looks like jelly to me. Find out when I open it up. Got another packet of liquid disinfectant. Another pack of good old matches. 2 water purification tablets. Got a 115-gram tin of sardines and vegetable oil. I know on the site it said green beans and sausages, but according to the list, this is baked beans and sausages. And our napkins. And our little stove kit. And that's everything. Alright, let's get everything out onto a tray and let's get lunch started. Okay, everyone. I got the main heating up. I went and got the drink ready. The vitamin C isotonic drinks, they're just your basic isotonic drink. It has that standard artificial lemon lime flavor. And our chicken soup, looks like it's got little pasta shells in there, but the smell, it just smells like your standard salty bouillon mix, which is probably going to be pretty salty, but I'll find out when I add some hot water here in a minute. The soup just calls for 20 centiliters of water, or 200 milliliters. Alright, while that's doing its thing, let's open up these sardines. Smell pretty good. They don't smell overly fishy. I poured off some of the oil. Let's check out this apricot cream. And I don't really know if this would just be for a dessert, because this came with no crackers. It's just going to be a pain in the butt and not open properly. I got it partially open, but it's just basically looks like apricot jelly. And it smells really good, like it's just pureed apricots. Alright, let's get our main. Our extremely hot main. Smells really good. You can smell the sausage. You can smell the tomato base. Normally I'm used to Great Northern beans. I'm not sure what kind of beans these are. They're definitely a white bean. Like a chunk of fat in there and just one sausage. But while everything's cooling down, let's try the sardines. Sardines taste okay. Just taste like your standard sardines in a can. Nothing special, but there's nothing wrong with that. Not too salty. I guess compared to a lot of other sardines that I've had, the main con that I have about these is the size of the scales. I mean, you can easily see the size of the scales on there. If they were soft, I really wouldn't care. Let's check out this soup. It is definitely thickened up. I do like the fact that there's some pasta in there, but since they use shells, when you add the hot water, some of the chicken base does not dissolve, and you can see the darker areas inside the shells of pasta where it just didn't dissolve. But the pasta softened up really well. Has an okay chicken flavor. It's not as salty as I thought it would be. That's for sure. It is drink a try. Not sweet at all. It's a little bit sweet, but it's just your basic isotonic vitamin C drink. Let's give these beans a try. Beans have good flavor. They are soft, but then again, I had them in hot water a little bit longer than I normally do. They have good flavor though. A little bit of a tomato based flavor. No smokiness at all. Definitely not your typical overly sweet American style baked beans. These are not sweet at all. Has a really good flavor. I'm going to try a piece of sausage. Very soft. Has a little bit of spice to it, but just barely. But as for flavor, it really doesn't have much flavor at all. I mean, I was expecting like maybe a chorizo sausage or something. And I enjoy a good spicy chorizo sausage. It's not bad. I just think it could have been a lot better. Let's give this apricot cream a try. I don't know why they say it's cream. Just seems like jelly to me. I'm going to say that's the best thing on the tray. It just tastes like they took apricots, boiled them down to make them more concentrated, pureed it, and put in a container. Flavor is very intense. Not overly sweet. Quite enjoyable. Wish I had something to go with it though. Okay, this is going to wrap up lunch. Everything was pretty good. Nothing was bad. I just think a few things could have been better. But overall, enjoyable. I hope everybody liked my review of the Spanish individual combat ration, menu A-4. And I hope to see you at dinner. See you then. Okay, everybody, welcome back for dinner. Lunch was really good. I enjoyed everything, especially that apricot jam. Just would have been probably a little better if I had some crackers with it. But for dinner, I have a ration off the B menu. This is number 1. Has a Best By date of November 2020. Let's just dig right in. Hands are a little sore. Got home from work today. Had to install a ceiling fan. Just love doing that in the dark. Very little lighting. And we have our menu list. Let's dig in and see what we got. Got a 20-gram bag of vegetable soup. Another small pack of fluoride. 4 vitamin C isotonic drinks. 3 fuel tabs. Piece of gum. Matches. Our liquid disinfectant gel. I think this is a 70-gram tin of pate. 200 grams of pork sausages in tomato sauce. 190 grams of peaches. And the one thing I've been wanting to try, 111-gram tin of octopus in garlic sauce. 2 water purification tablets. Our napkins. And as always at the bottom, our little stove. That's everything. Sounds like it's going to be a really good dinner. So let's get everything out onto a tray and get started. Okay, everyone. Got everything ready. I already have the main heating up. I just thought I'd turn the camera on real quick. So y'all can take a look at this vegetable soup. I'm sure it's just like the one from lunch. The chicken pasta soup. Just doesn't have any pasta. Yeah, the base smells the same. Looks like it's got some croutons in there. I already made my drink. I'm going to get some hot water for the soup. Let's open up this pate. That's one thing I don't understand, you know. Got your sausages and tomato sauce. Got some pate. Soup. But no crackers. Pate smells really good. Smells like Brunswager. And before I open up the octopus, let me open up the peaches. I think these are peaches. Yeah, they're peaches. And now the octopus. Looks good. Smells good too. Doesn't have a real strong odor to it, but I just wish I had some crackers. I am going to drain off some of the garlic sauce. And here's our main. Very hot as usual. Try and find something to hold that with. Smells pretty good. See if I can get it dumped out without burning myself too bad. Extremely hot. Probably fogging up the camera a little bit. A lot of little sausages. Kind of reminds me of the little Smokies. Just check the ingredients. Sausages looks like they're a mixture of chicken and pork, mainly chicken. Has a little bit of a sweet smell to it, tomato based. I can smell the onions in there. So you can see bits of tomato. Almost has a little bit of a barbecue smell. Soup's nice and thick. I think I'm going to try it first. It's got pretty good flavor. Seems like I can taste some spinach in there. Maybe some leeks. Definitely taste onion. Croutons softened up pretty much to mush. And you got little bits of carrots in there. Very good flavor. And just your standard lemon lime isotonic drink. Try some of his pate. Not very smooth. Tastes just like Brunswiger. Very good flavor. Doesn't have a heavy iron flavor to it, which is good. Definitely going to try some of the octopus. Octopus is very tender. A little bit on the salty side. The sauce is not that garlicky. I was hoping to have a really heavy garlic flavor, but it really doesn't. I mean, all in all, it has a really good flavor. Just unfortunately, it's kind of salty. See if I can cut one of these sausages in half with this spoon. The spoon's not very strong. Pretty flimsy. I'm probably not going to really see anything in there. Really good flavor. Kind of a tomato hint of barbecue flavored sauce that tastes really good, but they're not soft. Yeah, I'm going back over here to the octopus. Salty, but good. Dinner seems to be very well done. Give the peaches a try. Granted, I'm sure they're just your standard canned peaches, which is okay. Yeah, they are. Good flavor though, but just your standard canned peaches. Okay then. I think dinner was really good. All in all, I recommend everything that I've had today. But as where we're heading next, I think we're just going to travel a little bit more west and head over to Portugal. Try a ration from the Portuguese Navy. So yeah, that's where we're heading next. After that, I don't know. I'll have to take a look at the map. But for now, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button, share with your friends, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.